The 2K.
With the Diesel.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against the Sacramento Kings.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Russell Westbrook out there with Oladipo. Then there's Muhammad. Then there's Beasley, and it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Oladipo. Beasley sets a screen for Oladipo. Back to Cantor. It's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Murray. Leonard attacking. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Dedmon, covered by Beasley. It's tipped. First quarter, just over a minute played. Westbrook against Green. Beasley outside. It's deflected. Now Murray, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Leonard gets it to go.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Quinn Snyder. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
And thank you, Doris. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Anderson. Stolen by Cantor. And here we go. Fast break.
Oh, that's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here is Anderson. The Thunder making the shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Leonard hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Oladipo outside, 11 feet away, and it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Oladipo. Beasley's got his first basket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Green, the screen. Leonard attacking. Leonard draws the double. Lock at 6. Here's Murray. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Oklahoma City trailer. Westbrook kicks to Beasley. Now here's Muhammad, defended by Anderson. And Muhammad gets it to go.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Leonard draws the double. Dishes it to Anderson. Over in the corner, Green. Drops in the tray. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And all... all around the rim that time before dropping in. Here is Anderson, looking for his first basket still in this one. Passes it to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And there's the call on Shabazz Muhammad. Anderson dishes to Dedmon. Back to Anderson. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Beasley with the steal. Oladipo against Leonard. Beasley the screen. Oladipo goes in. Westbrook passes to Muhammad. 13 feet away. And it's blocked. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break.
A moment now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. First in scoring, second in free throw percentage, and he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
San Antonio. David Lee's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Mills in for D. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Roberson comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. Thunder trailing by 3. Westbrook kicks to Adams. He dishes it to Roberson. Off target from 3-point range.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Leonard, the pass to Lee. Feeds it to Leonard. Screen by Lee. Leonard dishes to Lee and uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays. And if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
And the Spurs making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Up high to stop the alley.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
There's a good screen. Here's Azania. He's covered by Leonard, and Azania gets it to go.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain.
Anderson outside. He feeds it to Leonard. Swiped it away. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Azania's shot is off. Outside Leonard. Out left to the wing. Here's Simmons. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Lee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, if the pressure's increased in the second half of the season, you would know it from looking at these numbers these wingmen have put up from the free throw line since All-Star. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I mean, just effortless perfection when they are at the stripe.
And I think that allows them to be really ultra-aggressive driving the lane, which is exactly what a coach wants in a small forward. I mean, get to the cup for a layup or get to the line for surefire free throws.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, Greg, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Now, here's Westbrook. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Mills with it. He's covered by Westbrook. Mills can't hit.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. Executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now Leonard, after Westbrook's missed 3. They set the pick. Leonard kicks to Anderson, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And Azania gets it to go.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Spurs leading by 7. Now here's Mills. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Now the pass to Bertens. Shot off the screen. They grab their own miss. Lee. There's the dish to Clark. There's the screen. Pass to Bertens. The stupendous finish in traffic. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Mills. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the right side. Simmons passes to Bertens. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one. Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Mills with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's Clark. And Roberson pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 7. Kicks it to Adams. Pass to Azania. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Stein, he's checked in for the Monster. The Spurs have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And here's Mills. They set the screen. Pass to Bertens. A 3-ball. Stein grabs the board.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Back to Westbrook. From deep. He with the block. He recovers it. And we reached the end of the... And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony Parker...
To be in the conversation, I think, is totally appropriate.
Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual, Clark. You got to love having a guy like that as your coach.
Without question. I mean, you have no idea how huge that is for a player to get that kind of support and backing from his coach. Is Tony Parker a great all-star and champion? In my book, absolutely, without question. But would he have reached that level without Greg Popovich as his coach? I think even Tony would tell you, probably not.
We welcome you back to Noche Latino. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for San Antonio.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half, really getting after it. Defensively.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Oklahoma City right now, Ahmed is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Beasley. And it's Stein in at the power forward. Oladipo dishes to Stein. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. The shot will not go. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams. Scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
A floater rebounded by the Spurs.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And, Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Beasley the screen. Oladipo outside. Up top, Kanter. Beasley the screen. Shot to stop the run. They grabbed their own miss. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Beasley's got his second basket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
The Monsters checked in for the Thunder. San Antonio leading by 12. Anderson, a screen on Oladipo. Here's Murray, guarded by Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And Muhammad gets it to go.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Leonard kicks to Murray. There's the feed to Anderson. Dishes it to Leonard. There's a good screen. Just 5 on the clock. Sabonis grabs the board.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Oladipo. Again, the Thunder score.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Anderson kicks to Murray. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
He kicks it to Anderson. He dishes it to Devin. Feeds it to Leonard. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of this. The first free throw is good.
Michael Beasley, 2 shots.
And Beasley drops both of them. Now Murray, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. To the middle, there's Dedmon, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
It's stolen by Green. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through the monster. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, "Those are the battles we can and should win." I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. David Lee's checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Westbrook's checked in. Anderson outside. Outside Leonard. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Lee with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
From the baseline, the Thunder with another miss.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Westbrook against Anderson. Here's Murray. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. 'Cause he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And it's Lee penetrating. Drops in the layup for 2. Lee's got his second basket of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Oladipo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Murray, the pass to Lee. No luck. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And here we go. Lee heading to...
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Now here's Oladipo. He's covered by Murray. And Oladipo, here we go. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Murray. He's covered by Westbrook. Lee dishes to Anderson. Back to Lee. The stupendous finish in traffic. Lee's got 8 points.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. There's a screen by Kanter, and Oladipo kicks to Muhammad. Back to Oladipo, the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams, he's checked in for Kanter. Cauley Stein comes in for the Monster. Isanya, he's checked in for Muhammad. And it's Andre Robertson in for Oladipo. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. For Oklahoma City, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Here's Simmons. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
Here's Cauley Stein. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot. How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the call will be against David Lee. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Second free throw, no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And here's Mills from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And through one half, it ends.
Kevin, I'm here with...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from Dean.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
Defensive minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Anderson is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Murray in at the point. Guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Outside, Green. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, That's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Westbrook against Green. It's Westbrook with the drive. He feeds it to Muhammad from deep. Rebound San Antonio. Dedmon's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games. He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
The pass to Leonard. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Westbrook kicks to Cantor. There's the screen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Cantor's got 8 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. His other point of emphasis was that they need to be making sharp entry passes into the paint and operating their offense out of the low post. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. San Antonio calls timeout. Spurs leading by 20. Outside Leonard. There's the dish to Murray. Back to Leonard. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
Westbrook kicks to Beasley. Here's Leonard. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight. Boy, they have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Green kicks to Leonard. Fires the three. Again, Leonard missing. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Passes it to Cantor. Oklahoma City moving it around. Now here's Muhammad. He's guarded closely. Stolen by Anderson. Outside Leonard. It's tipped. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dedmon dishes to Leonard. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And here's Anderson from the arc. No good. So it's the Thunder now. Here's Muhammad. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And he's good on the three ball. Westbrook's got 6.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Murray. He's got 12. And Anderson kicks to Leonard. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Beasley with a screen on Green. And Westbrook, here we go. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 8 points for him.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Murray. He's covered by Westbrook. Murray, the pass to Leonard. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now here's Muhammad. He's covered by Anderson. Looking to end his cold spell. Again, the Thunder score. Here's Murray. Down low, here's Leonard.
And here's a look at stats for Westbrook. The past month has been surreal. First in assists, second in steals, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. I mean, he maximizes every possession and just shreds defenses.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Paulie Stein comes in for Michael Beasley. Hezonja, he's checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Andre Robertson in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Simmons. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Simmons got 6. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensively.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Here's Pertinis. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
To the left wing. They set the screen. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. For the finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Hezonja. He's covered by Leonard. Kicks to Paulie Stein. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Clark, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Spurs leading by 22. It's tipped. Here's Hezonja, and it's blocked. And it's Out of bounds, the Thunder able to retain possession.
Thunder ball.
They set the pick. Goes up off the pick. Flews off the pick and hammers it home.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Pass to Westbrook. Dishes to Robertson. Launches it. Shot is off. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And that one's good. Simmons,
who shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's the screen. The feed now to Westbrook. Down low. It's tipped. Now here's Mills. Bertines passes to Clark. And he lays it straight in. Clark's got his second bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Outside Westbrook. Inside. Just 3 to shoot, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. The Monsters checked in for Cauley-Stein. Here are the Spurs with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Here's Simmons. He's covered by Westbrook. Knocked away. Westbrook with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Simmons. 11 points in the game. There's the pick. Screen by Lee. The 3 from Mills. No luck.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up to the Spurs.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And so here is Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Hezonja. Robertson is out there with D. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And it's Sabonis in at the 4 slot. Feeds it to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Hezonja. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hezonja's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
San Antonio calls timeout. And a new group ready for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Beasley comes in for the Monster. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Hezonja. And it's Oladipo in for D. Leonard attacking, and Enes Kanter picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Down low, here's Leonard, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Fantastic dunk, and decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Here's Beasley, and it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Spurs leading by 22. And Mills kicks to Dedmon. And that one's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
His fourth, second team.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Ball's knocked loose. Mills with the steal. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Robertson dishes to Oladipo, and it's blocked. Leonard with the ball. He kicks it to Simmons. He dishes it to Mills. He feeds it to Simmons. Spurs working the ball around now. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Robertson. Count that one.
Andre Robertson.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Spurs leading by 23. Outside Leonard. The pass to Bertens. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Robertson, the pass to Oladipo. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Clock at 6. And Robertson kicks to Oladipo. Takes a shot at the elbow. In transition, here come the Spurs. Oh, and the kick by Leonard.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Cauley Stein dishes to Beasley. Passes it to Cantor. Shakes him. And it's good on the way in.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And here's Mills. There's a good screen. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitution Spurs.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Oladipo outside. The dish to Robertson. This one for 3. And he gets it to go. Roberson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Now Murray. Kicks to Forbes. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Cantor's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3. Shot's good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Murray. to the paint. Dedmon kicks to Murray. Now here's Oubre. D right on him. Baseline J on the way. San Antonio again missing. And here are the Thunder now. They've got an 8-0 run. Cauley-Stein kicks to Roberson. Here's Cantor, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
It's to Dedmon. And Forbes kicks to Murray. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. Lee's checked in for San Antonio. Kyle Anderson comes in for Bertans. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook in for Cauley-Stein.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Spurs leading by 19. Here's Forbes. They get it again. Here's Lee. Plays it up and banks it in.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Anderson with the block. The shot's good from Forbes.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball.
On the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Now here's Oubre. Puts it up from 12. Beasley with the rebound. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Oladipo's running, and it's denied. And they're able to recover. The offensive rebound, Cantor. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cantor. The monster comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Hezonja in for Oladipo. And Anderson kicks to Lee. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Clark, he's checked in for D. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Beasley comes in for the Monster. Muhammad, he's checked in for Hezonja. And it's Oladipo in for Andre Robertson. And Oladipo kicks to Westbrook. Here's Cantor. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game. Anderson outside. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. Good on the shot. Forbes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win. Really an extraordinary game for Enes Kanter. 8 rebounds and 2 steals. You talk about being on, He's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
Dishes it to Forbes. Anderson outside. Lee a screen on Beasley. Anderson passes to Lee. Muhammad grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Cantor sets the pick for Muhammad. The shot is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Kawhi Leonard. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Westbrook passes to Sabonis. And there's the feed to Cauley-Stein. Left side, Westbrook. San Antonio with the rebound. Oubre dishes to Forbes. And that one's good.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Shoots off the screen, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our entire
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.